Hi, I'm Ted Roberts. I'm an entrepreneur, filmmaker, designer, photographer, and artist. I started working with Rob around the spring of 2023 when I was feeling very stuck. I had been working with a therapist, but I needed something that was a little bit more direct and a little bit more goal-oriented than therapy was offering at the time. I realized I really needed both a mindset coach and a therapist. And I found Rob through Instagram. He was offering a free masterclass, and after taking that, I realized that his methodology was really what I was looking for. At the time, was dealing with a lot of things. I had been through a very rough period, like so many others during the pandemic, and had come out the other side of that feeling less than happy. I wasn't secure in where I was at that point in time. I was feeling very down and depressed, and was struggling with depression and anxiety on an ongoing basis. And a lot of that actually had to do with the fact that I wasn't living authentically. It was that spring that I actually came to the realization that I was gay, and that was rather a difficult realization because I had been married for about 10 years and knew that by embracing that authentic self, I was going to blow up my life. And that certainly did happen. I did not have a community. I didn't really have support within the LGBTQ community. I didn't know that many people. I didn't really have friends that existed in that space. It was a scary prospect for me to come forward and completely rewrite my life almost from ground up. During that time, I have been working with Rob. The first part of our sessions were very much focused on me recalibrating my personal life and certainly my romantic life. I was reframing how I was thinking about life. I was very stuck due to fear. I was very much a person who had let fear control him for a very long time. I needed someone to help me reframe how I saw life and how I saw myself. And that was a lot of what we worked on. Since then, I've actually come to a completely new stage of my life. I left an old job. I was working there for 20 years, a company that I had helped start. So coming into a new era of what my career was going to look like was something we needed to work on. I was also going through a huge shift due to the divorce that ensued. It was a very tumultuous time, but Rob really helped me. He helped me a lot with the elements that I needed to come to face because of those changes, and he helped me reframe how I saw life, helped me find a more positive kind of attitude towards some of these things, and has continued to actually be a source of both accountability for the goals that I set for myself, but also for just a fresh perspective. He would look at things a very different way and would ask the right kind of questions to get me to see that way and reframe things for myself. When I first started with Rob, I didn't have community and I didn't really know where I wanted to take my life from a career perspective. At this stage, I've actually can say that much of what Rob actually has taught me has really helped me move along and achieve my goals. Within a year and a half of time with Rob, I have actually become a much more confident person, definitely a more positive person. I have a better outlook on life. I have started a new business that I'm excited about. I've been able to actually incorporate my authenticity into that, which is fantastic. I have now got a community of loving and supportive people around me, and I found love. I actually just got married not that long ago, and none of this really would have been possible, I don't think, if I hadn't had Rob's help. I really do value Rob and his place in my life. I value his advice, and no one can ask questions like Rob. He has a gift to really get to the core and to the root of things very quickly, and to get you to start thinking about things differently. If you're thinking about getting coached and wondering if it's something that you can benefit from, I can certainly say that if you're feeling stuck in life, if you don't know exactly where to take your next steps, or if you're just letting fear get the better of you, if you're letting negative emotions rule you, then Rob can definitely help you. He certainly helped me. I had a very hard time with fear. It was holding me back from everything in life. And Rob helped me by changing my mindset, by setting goals, by ensuring I had an accountability partner to keep me on track with those goals, that I would actually overcome those things, that I would change the way that I was thinking. And it certainly did that job for me. So if you are in that place, if you are in a place where you are feeling stuck and you feel like fear is overtaking you, then I would 100% recommend working with Rob. And I will continue to work with him because he is a great source of motivation for me.